Hacault with Royal LePage Top Producers. And so for today's Local Business of the Week, we've got Maria
Camfrellis.
with, oh, I messed up the business name. What's
Grouplingo.
it called? Grouplingo. Okay. So tell me about your business. What do you do?
I teach English as a second or foreign language.
Okay.
To people who would like to improve their English or to immigrate here into Canada. And that's what I do.
That's cool. How did you get started doing that?
I have been a teacher since 1989, so that's like, I don't know, about 30 years.
How old I am.
Exactly, but I look younger than what I hope. And I've been teaching English to people who want to learn English.
That's super cool. So what do you feel like makes you a good teacher, or what somebody should look for in a teacher of a second language?
Good communication skills,
Mm-hmm.
excellent, superior listening skills. What a person really, really, really wants is a friendly and approachable person, organization, someone who would understand, and to tell you the truth, to have the experience themselves.
Absolutely. Well, because I guess, like you say, like somebody who can really listen and understand, because I feel like coming here and not knowing the language is daunting enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then having to learn it and immerse yourself in it, like you need a good partner and teammate kind of to help you through that, right?
Absolutely. I have become friends with most of my students.
That's cool.
And it's not only my mind that goes into my lessons, but it's also my heart.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say this is because my students feel comfortable enough to come to me and say, you know what, I need a hairdresser, I need flooring, and so I recommend everything around River Park Flooring. River Parks.
There was a plug for River Park Flooring.
Yeah. So no, just recently actually I had a student call me and she says, do you know anything about flooring? I said, River Park Flooring.
Yeah.
So this is, I recommend everything around my area, even though they do live in different parts of Winnipeg. They come to South St. Vital.
That's super cool. And so how do you find your students, or how do your students find you?
It all began with one student.
Okay.
Actually, no. I lived in Europe for 24 years. So when I emigrated back, because I am Canadian, when I emigrated back to Winnipeg, I found it very difficult to find a job. And so I understand that the people, when they can't find a job in their field or whatever, because nobody helped me.
Right.
They all considered, well, you're Canadian, you know, you're Maria or whatever.
You're fine.
So you're fine. But I had no Canadian experience. I had nothing. So I had to strive by myself.
Yeah.
Just like these people. So when someone proposed a student for me, because they knew that I taught English as a second language, that person, his name was Paulo, he recommended me to his community.
Okay.
And from that community, it just grew.
Yeah.
And I taught 400 Brazilian students, plus South Korea, plus East India, plus Greek, plus German.
Wow.
The Jewish community, everyone.
Huge. How many languages do you know? Or do you need to know other languages in order to teach?
Well, living in Greece for 24 years, I am fluent and proficient in Greek.
Yeah. I'd
like to say, but no one is really. So I speak two languages. I speak Greek and English.
That's cool. And is there, how do I say this? Somebody who has a certain language and background that's coming here, what do you find the hardest to learn English? Like switching from...
I don't find it hard at all.
They're all the same?
They're all the same to me.
Yeah.
I can understand by their body language, I can understand by their facial expression, I can understand the way they're speaking, the way they're expressing themselves.
Yeah. That's super cool.
Yeah.
So now, do you have any other like fun facts? Anything that you want the neighborhood to know about you?
Well, if anyone knows of anyone that needs to learn English, and it's not only just English as in a second language, but high school, I have taught.
Okay.
I am. I don't even remember what I am. I'm nervous.
You're doing amazing.
I'm having a hard time. I do work for Pearson VUE, so we are responsible for 2,500 exams. I am a self-ip instructor certified by immigration.
Okay.
I am an IELTS teacher, so I have been working for the British Council for 30 years. I was an oral and interlocutor examiner for the University of Michigan.
Wow.
And so when someone comes to me, I have a short meet and greet with them, and I understand by their anticipation, their frustration, by their body language, what they really, really need.
Yeah.
And this is how I determine where they're going to go.
That's super cool.
I do interview skills.
Okay.
And I also, I'm so sorry.
You're fine. You're great.
I know. I lost what the train of thought. Sorry.
So you said you do interview skills. So
Career
you're
coaching,
and you're helping them not only learn the language but set them up for success
I do,
when they
and I do succeed.
Yeah.
Because I believe in them.
Yeah.
And conveying the information that I have or the knowledge that I have is just not enough. It's just the passion that I teach, how I teach, and it transforms into them.
That's awesome.
And so they appreciate it.
That's awesome. Okay. You did great.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
All right. So that is our local business of the week.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She knows how to explore the student's difficulty when he or she is trying to develop the English skills.
It showed me that Maria, it is a person that, a professional that understand my needs and is concerned of each student's success.
I extremely recommend, and she was very important in my immigration process. I'm so grateful.